Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Cosolix. Right now I'm probably at DreamHack San Diego, so sorry this is pre-recorded. It is currently a Tuesday, my dude. We're watching the first time I ever fought Boomie in Brawlhalla. So that's it. That's exactly what it is. So this is 6 years ago. I posted this on my channel publicly. I unlisted it since then. So Boomie's on cross. This is actually a ranked game. This is beta patch 2.52 in the beta. You can see March 2017. This is approximately, I think, a month after I hit Diamond for the first time. And this is when a new season hit. I was grinding ranked. I got pretty high. Like, not super high, but like close to Diamond. Or this is around Diamond. It was the beginning of a season. And he was like 2150, I remember. And just kind of grinding. And I queued into him. At this point, I was probably a 2200 elo level player. I peaked 2160 the season before. But anyways, let's watch over this old gameplay. It's a 4-minute game. This is just the replay file. I think I use a non-copyrighted music in the background of this and just kind of posted it. So we're going to trust. I actually remember editing this. Went for recovery right away. It's actually not a bad option. Boomie going for this air. Thank you, YouTube, for putting it automatically to 480p. A little chase dodge. Here, let me turn this down a little bit. So no sound effects. That was a good try on me with the Sair, a little punish. Boomie using some nice tempo with those nairs. That was a bad side light for me. A little jump. Look how slow Brawlhalla was before dash. It's actually crazy. This is going to be a pretty fast video. Just going straight into this gameplay, kind of. So a little weapon tossing. You can see me parrying, hitting that side light recovery. If we're going to break down this option, I don't think side light dare worked at this point. It was side light recovery, side light Sair, and side light nair. Nair sent far away. Recovery kind of sends me back to the ground. So that was the idea of I hold stage control. And then I go for the nair after that. So that was actually not a bad little string. You can see me empty hopping here, actually. It's just pretty funny. I used to do that a lot back in the day. I was pretty bad back then. So how I got really good on Scarlet is I spam Lance down sig. I'm not even kidding. And it took me to about 2600 level. Nice little side light recovery. Good Sair follow up. I'm not using down sigs here, but that's kind of what brought my game to that next level, is adding that tool to my kit, right? So I think that was a misinput ground pound. We don't talk about it. Good little weapon toss. Probably gonna like side sig. No, I just get the Sair when Boomie tries to recover. You can see players were not that good back then. You couldn't ban gadgets, as far as I know. That's why we're playing with gadgets. Ooh, that was a bad weapon toss. Definitely a lot of micro decisions that I made that were pretty bad here, but it's definitely pretty funny. Good downer. This is a good dodge into a downer. Low gadget up. I can reclaim it if I want, or combo off it. That was a bad weapon toss. Screw gadgets. I lost that stock to a gadget that was distracting me. That is crazy that they were in the game back then. Little side here. Look at that tempo. We do that today even. The Sair is some ridiculous tempo because you don't lose momentum holding forward, but you can stop it completely holding back, creating a 50-50 for your opponent. That was bad. I believe the side light Sair dropped a lot back then. So that's why I went for the recovery. It was a bit more consistent, and nair was pretty much useless back then. It was very fast, don't get me wrong. But there was all these like one-off stray hits. I'd only use it for punishing. Or like following up, like juggling. Wasn't that comfortable. I used mostly a Sair side light game plan, and I like being horizontal to my opponents because I can kind of react. Essentially, like, that was a good down sig. Here the down sig was so broken, I should still be down sigging. There we go. And I down sig again. I could even down sig again there, but I don't because I wasn't using it. I could down sig right here because it was that broken, but I don't. That was a really good little empty hop. Bait out the down light. I can react to it. He was inside my down sig. The hitbox was pretty bad back then. They definitely fixed it, which is nice. But yeah, this is like pretty much a tie game. I could have avoided that if I just kind of reacted to it. He dropped it because he's like moving so much. What is that down sig, Boomie? Okay, I can't dash. I'm thinking of a dash down light, but that's just not a thing. So those raw Sairs are my only option. That was a dumb ground pound. And then me running. Great Sair. Great Sair. And you can see I literally threw this. I have a lead. I threw this. I lost this. Spoiler alert. That was a good down light. And sig. This is music. Good little dare Sair. Boomie kind of popping off. But you can see there's really not a huge skill gap between us back then. Like, he was the GOAT back then. But like, the fact that I can contest with him is very surprising to me. Back at this point, I was like 2200 elo, and I can see the little things to beat him consistently. Now, look how bad that nair was. Maybe I could have Sared after that. I just was not comfortable with Lance nair back then. It was so weird. Lance has really like come a long way from where it was. Other weapons seem pretty similar, where Lance, just like all the moves feel just so different. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Is the weapon that you played different back then? And if it is, or if you don't even know, just go check, you know, go watch some old videos. But it's really interesting seeing the history. That dropped. The side light on Lance used to be super inconsistent. Now it's gotten a lot better. There's still some issues, but yeah. Look at Boomie just fishing for this end-sig. I had no idea how to punish it. I probably could have down-sig there, a bit more of an anti-air. And he's just... Oh, that end-sig was close. I would have beat Boomie the first time I played him. That was the right idea. Oh my god. I want to go, like, frame by frame here. I don't know how to go frame by frame, so we're just going to slow-mo this. And let's turn off the music. Oh, ho, ho. If he held a bit to the left, if he didn't hold right as fast, I would have caught him. And then I don't know. Dude, I definitely could have reacted to that. Oh, it is what it is. That was the first time I fought Boomie. If this video does pretty well, then I'm gonna film next week the first time I beat Boomie, which is another thing that I uploaded because I want to make a series of like fighting Brawlhalla pros, and then I started queuing Crocky like a million times in ranked because I got to a point, and I'm like, never mind, this isn't so cool. But it's still really cool just fighting the best of the best. I really looked up to Boomie back then. He was a prodigy, and I was a nobody, so it made sense. That's why I uploaded it. That's the unlisted link if you want to check it out. Dang, that's crazy. Oh my god, hahaha, that Boomie fight was so intense, especially at the very end. Very awesome. 5 years ago. That's crazy. And yet, March 2017, 2018, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. It's been over 6 years. Wow. Pretty crazy. Time flies. But 6 years actually doesn't feel that long ago. But looking at it, it looks like it was that long ago. It's crazy. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys all later. Take care. Peace.